All right, turn on the sound. Do that right now. And turn it down a bit. You know. All right. Now I'm going to eat pasta loudly into the microphone. Are we trying to date Krobus? Yes. Actually, yes, Quincifer, you called it. Like, I'm not trying to date him. No. But, like, I am... I want to get into the cool, weird force field area behind him. Like, what's up with that? Also, maybe he'll give me that scepter for cheap. Who knows? Right now I got the wizard and I got Krobus. All ready to go. Doing a little bit of stream. Doing a little bit of streaming. Well, here, you know what? Let's just start this up. And now suddenly the video changes into a stream because there's not a whole lot that has been going on in Stardew Valley right now. So instead of just doing it in entirely jumping around until I get all the way to spring, let's instead do some more unedited type of stuff here. So the plan right now is that you're just going to see me go through a few days in Stardew Valley and then hopefully get like the full farm set up and everything. I don't really know. Probably also do more mining, getting more iridium bars, etc. and so on. And then I can also have people tell me all the things that I did incorrectly, like, for example, not plant the seeds before winter. How was I supposed to know that? But hey, buildings. Buildings are entirely going. Got any kingfish yet? I have, actually. I said this in the video too, but it's the blue one, because fish. Literally the first fish that I fished up in the sewers was one of them. Which I think is pretty absurd. But hey, what are you gonna do? And I also got this thing too. I don't know how, but I just managed to find one. And then I saw the summer one, but I did not make that work. Usually big on these farming games? Yeah, I mean, yeah, people were talking about that a lot when I was first starting out this series. It's just like, oh man, he hates this. But the reality is that I like these sort of games. Well, I talked before about how I had nearly 100%ed Graveyard Keeper, which is a game that takes a lot of cues from Stardew Valley, to say the least. It's like, I like myself a good idle game. I would like this if it had a little bit more, I don't know, of a direction to it, but honestly, I'm having a good time with it. It's fun. Definitely going to see it to the end. I mean, certainly the fact that I haven't been doing any other series on the channel for a week now should say, yeah, I've been spending a lot of time here in Stardew Valley. It's good stuff. Done 100% playthroughs of Stardew. Just started my 4th after watching the first few episodes. It's a good game. It is a good game, needless to say. I do feel like it has some of that sort of Minecraftiness to it, in the sense that it's kind of hard to get like a handle of what's going on, and it seems like getting a bunch of tips and tricks for stuff is kind of the main way you want to go about doing this game. Like, people telling me, hey, get a bunch of cranberries, get a bunch of blueberries, has helped out a lot, as well as just, you know, talk to the wizard and stuff like that, because that's not entirely apparent first playthrough of the game. Or at least that's how I felt. Maybe it was more apparent to other people. It's hard to say. What's the docket looking like these days? Oh, we got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna start trying to commit to doing more stuff. I mean, of course, I'm still waiting for Dead Cell stuff to come out. I swear I saw V playing some sort of, like, the Boss Rush update, but I saw Western. That's not quite the same thing. But it doesn't seem like anything's new for Dead Cells right now. Blueberries were OP. I mean, you can see, like, I was able to buy, like, a lava katana. I still got, like, 15,000 stuff. I should actually, like, right now go and mosey on over to the housing district and start making some chicken stuff here. So, you know, Boss Rush is supposed to be available today. Well, the update's not on the thing yet. By the way, when I don't know how much people want to spoil me, and I do think there's still something very much worth you know, talking about when it comes to playing the game blind and everything. When the hell does the traveling merchant person appear? They seem to have some good stuff last I checked, so I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with you right now. Stream, and probably the eventual video is called, you know, more videos about buildings and food. So better go get those buildings started. I mean, cows are in there, but I also do want chickens. And I also have started up the whole process of creating slimes? I don't know, it's like, through combat, I have gotten the ability to make this sort of stuff, and thanks to the traveling merchant, and, well, obviously my dedication to Iridium, it's like, I don't know. Who's your wife in this playthrough? Nobody! Krobus, I guess. Like, I'm curious. No? It worked with the dinosaur eggs. I'm shocked. Like, come on, Stardew Valley, give me my gross slime mayonnaise. But anyway, it's pretty fun. Oh yeah, no, the game's great. I just would like it if there was like a little bit more of a like I was saying, I would just like it if there was like a little bit more of a direction. Like in Graveyard Keeper, I was talking about Graveyard Keeper there is an eventual goal that you're trying to work up towards, and a lot of the upgrades and everything is a part of that. Whereas Stardew Valley is just like, it's Stardew Valley, it's a farm. Nothing. All right, baby, give me some stuff here. Give me some of these buildings. Yeah, 4 coop-dwelling animals sounds pretty pogtastic. Do need some more wood. I should have that easy. Already got a barn. Already got a silo, as you've seen. Shed. Probably want to get a fish pond soon enough. Maybe I can go and try and shove a few of those legendary fish in there. I don't really know if that's even possible. Probably not. They're called legendary fish for good reason. Yeah, horse. Slime hutch I can make. I don't know. I feel like I probably want to instead wait on deciding to become a slime rancher here. But clearly I do have all this stuff because I was seriously thinking about grabbing this. And besides, I also got all the slime egg stuff prepped up and ready to go too. But we should probably go and get, like, I don't know, a few chickens or something first. No, you could have hatched those dino eggs? Wait, can you? I didn't know. Well, first off, don't worry. During this very stream, we're going to be getting more dino eggs. I guarantee it. But the other thing, of course, is that, because I'm going to be diving back into the Skull Caves. But the other thing, of course, is that, dinosaur mayonnaise, though. It's just for slime gems? I think the incubator is for the... Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I mean, I had a guess. It seems like the slime stuff is high tier farming, but, you know, we should probably focus on a little bit more reasonable things right now, like getting some chimkins. Because, I mean, that's... Also, you know, pigs Pigs would have been good. Oh yeah, you know, Krobus also sells like a void egg. I'm betting I can make a void chicken, and 2, I'm betting I can make void mayonnaise, which I think sounds fun just by itself. I'm betting Krobus probably likes that. If I'm gonna take any guess about that guy, he's probably a fan of void mayonnaise. And considering that, as you can see right now, like Krobus and the Wizard are kind of the two that I am courting to try and get to the whatever sort of force field thing is behind them. I don't know what it is. But I think one comes from buying the slime fort. Oh, there's an incubator in there. Oh, well. Whatever. Now I got multiple. Look, how am I supposed to know that? All right, how we doing this? How we doing this? I could just set it like directly in front. God, you can move buildings. So I suppose it does. I don't have to be too particular about how I'm doing this, but the chimkins I am going to want to get. Yeah, it takes forever to get these things going. I also don't know how to feed them, but yeah, to figure it out. Pigs, you say? Obviously, I have cows right now because I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I got cows. Buy a stable? Yeah, but horses don't produce. I'm not gonna get horse milk. I don't think this is that. How important is it to have a hort? Really? That's at least my going idea right now. I genuinely. I mean, of course, when I say that, I'm not saying that sarcastically. I'm saying that, like, how important is it actually? Like, is it that good? Is it that important? Well, look, as soon as I become good friends with the Wizard, he's going to teach me how to teleport. That's the more important thing, right? Oh, boy. Forever alone. Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, I don't really want to do the they didn't really want to do the big the stuff. You know, the stuff I'm talking about. Why can I not think of the word here correctly? I don't want to do big cutscene stuff, basically. That's the entire thing. All right, I can still afford like a void egg from Krobo. I might want to. If only I had any more like diamonds to give these people. Just drink coffee instead. I could probably start affording coffee at this point in time. Obviously, my mining exploits have been very, very useful for cashola, even this deep in the winter month. I was going to say winter months, but it's really just winter month. I mean, hell, I should go prep up some more gold bars right now so I can go and start selling those. It was enough to get, like, you know, the lava katana. It was enough to fund all these stupid big buildings and everything. There's some good stuff. This is a rockin' appreciation stream. I can't believe it's only come up with the star drop, and one time so far. I mean, old Krobo is going to be giving me another one of those soon enough, as soon as I feel like I can start to afford stuff. But one thing that I mentioned in the video that I guess hasn't come up just yet, I spent all my money on trees, fruit trees, because I wanted to get like cherry trees for the spring, because, like it's appropriate, right? Krobus, my man. Yoba. It sounds like you're mispronouncing Yoda's name. Anyway, give me all these. These things are modestly, wow, some pizzas. And void egg. I want to get a void egg. I want to get a void chicken. I'm gonna do it. All right, Yoba D's nuts. Exactly. Got fruit bats instead of mushrooms. Mushrooms seem pretty good. I don't know. I've been satisfied with mushrooms, but yeah, this is why I'm trying to. That's why Krobo's kind of like my BFF right now. I want to get in there. I don't know what it is, but it makes me like all kinds of shake when I try and walk in there, and I feel like Krobus can do something about that, or maybe not. Who knows? I can eat this. It's weird. By the way, this is probably already closed, but how much do chimkins cost? Nope, not gonna be able to. Hey. Damn it. Why did I get the stupid things already? I'm not gonna be friends with Marnie. I'm telling you that right now. I should probably go talk to the wizard too. I don't even know. Like, Krobus is like one of those shadow monsters that I find deep down in the mines or something. I did not know. Like, I don't even think Krobus would be interested in any sort of romantic relationship. I just want to be good buddies. We're BFFs. Oh, you're pretty materialistic? Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed. Yeah. Sure have. Like, you wouldn't even believe the sort of stuff that I've been doing over there. It's been pretty effective. I think that I'm doing pretty good in terms of working with the forest spirits right now. I don't know how exactly legendary fish work, but I've just kind of been like fishing and looking for them. Maybe it's like a seasonal thing. Who knows? Well, I guess the mutant fish wouldn't be. No, I guess I have done a little bit of stuff with the dwarf, but like I don't know what this guy likes. I think he enjoyed when I gave him a diamond once, but I don't know if that's a tenable situation, especially because Krobus is getting all the diamonds that I have right now. Because Krobus seems to like them. Probably also would like void mayonnaise, but I'm not going to turn this into mayonnaise yet. Soon, though. Oh, so much mayonnaise being produced. But yeah, the solar essence is going to be for the Myaga bombs, because I want to go make a bunch of those, and I want to go head over into the desert again. As you do. Well, as I'm going to do. Make no mistake on that. It's all about the Benjamins, and the Benjamins are being provided by trips into the mine. Dwarves love Omni Geodes? You know, I do get a ton of those now. By the way, something I haven't even mentioned. I have now gotten level 10 on one of the things. Good old mining. Chance to find geodes doubled, and it's explicitly to get them Omni Geodes. So, you know. Another pizza. Why would I shove the pizza in there? Shove this in there. I'm not going to need that. And then gold bars are the way I'm making money right now. That's just, I'm not even going to. Oh, yeah. I've also like upgraded my character quite a bit now, too. And some good stuff. Some good stuff. I took off that stupid hat. Feet out of this world, baby. That's what we're currently looking at. I guess just shove that in there for right now. I'll deal with it later. Sap. Whatever. I don't need this. I don't need to be too specific, but we are going to go. If you got lots of geodes, the magic cowboy hat. I don't have that many. That's a little bit. Besides, I'm also spending them all getting like artifacts and stuff because although I do have collection. Although I have gotten a lot of artifacts, quite a few in fact. I want to get more than that. Like, what is this thing? Like, what is this thing? It's like another one of these dolls. This is like a dot. And it does seem like you get unique stuff. Like, what happens when I get the last of the dwarf scrolls? Who knows? We'll see. And, you know, minerals, too, are also just like an entire thing by itself. Ugh. None of these really sell for too much, except for, like, this thing. But I've literally only found one of them, so, you know. And 2,000 is not that much. It's like for the amount that I get for a golden pumpkin. But yeah, the point here is gold bars. Gold bars are what I'm doing. The dot is a unique plant seed. See, that's the sort of thing I want. I want unique plant seeds. I got like the star dealio. Need more of those. All right, after turning it in, you get a seed recipe. I want that one then. That sounds great. That's the sort of thing that I'm hoping to find. Or, you know, whatever sort of... I mean, I suppose it doesn't matter. I just want any and everything of, like, use that I get out of these people because I'm very materialistic. Because we are living in a material world and I am a material girl. You get the dot in like 20 plus underground jungle area. I've been looking around the underground jungle area specifically because, you know, you get like the fiddlehead ferns and those seem pretty rare. I mean, I'm surprised I haven't found one of those just yet then at this rate. Well, whatever. Here, what we're doing right now is I'm going to be making a bunch of Myaga bombs. I'm going to use the Myaga bombs over in the other place. Or even regular bombs, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anything that I get here, I'm going to be using. I should also maybe think about making an iridium axe at some point in time. Or, not iridium axe, iridium pickaxe. I mean, I guess it's an axe, you know? Whatever. Also, you know, get a bunch of stones purely for all of the staircases that I'm going to end up making. Because I am going to be jumping a lot into the Skull Cavern. Having a lack of actual plants to be planting. That's like kind of does that. Elden Ring Randomizer is out. Oh, I've seen Elden Ring Randomizer. Would you want to see? I don't have the. You gotta remember though. Oh, nice. You gotta remember though that I don't have the PC version of it. I have the PS4 version of it because my PC probably couldn't run Elden Ring. How interested would people be in like a randomizer sort of stuff? Well, I mean, I play Dead Cells. I'm sure people are probably interested in randomizer stuff, but you know, I don't know. I'd be down. I've been down for messing around with that a little bit. Besides, I also want to go to the Skull Cabin so I can make more dino mayonnaise. Hey, there we go. Go give that to the dwarf. Would love like a Dark Souls randomizer. It would probably be pretty fun, right? Like there's a lot of wacky mods and stuff too that you get doing that. I don't know. I also still have a whole bunch of games to go through and everything too. I just got tons and tons of stuff on my plate here. And of course, I spend my time playing instead Stardew Valley. Because it's like, look, people, it's a bit. The first 2 episodes were a bit. I like the game. Anyway. I mean, should have enough other supplies for everything else I'm going to be doing here. Glory of Seath and Priscilla on the Gargoyles. Okay. That's a combination. I mean, especially if it's like, you know, Seath prior to... Oh, nice. Now I can give those to Krobus. And I will. I'm going to do that. Excellent. But, what was I talking about here? Oh, yeah, the immortal version of Seath. But, which I assume that you would be fighting at that point in the game, yeah. Trade Jade for a staircase? Oh, yeah, I've already seen that. And I already got a bunch of Jade. I mean, I've been mostly... Oh, already? Whatever. I've been mostly hoarding a lot of the gems that I've been getting purely to turn them into, like, you know, spicy stuff. Spicy noodles. Gotta get them good spicy nudes, man. That's what I need in my life right now. Endless amounts of spicy eels. Crystallariums, producing dozens of them. Yeah, that would probably not even be a bad idea. But crystallariums are sort of hard to craft right now, if I'm remembering. Let me take a look here. Because I do have that. I've gotten, like, mining. Mining's all about here. Yeah, battery pack, even more than anything else, is kind of the deciding factor there. I only got so many of those, and I feel like I might want to create something else with them. Like, battery packs do some wacky stuff, of course. Like, I required one for the egg press. Would require one for the iridium sprinkler, which I'm probably not going to end up creating. But, hey, wait a second. Oh, it doesn't work on fruit trees. Okay. Sprinkle on a wild tree. Vibrant stuff. When did I get this? I'm going to make a little bit of this. Just, you know, make some of those mahogany trees. All right, then. Well, whatever. Hey, there we go. I'm not going to sell these. Again, these are all going into Krobus' pocket. These are all for Krobus. All for Krobus. But, just make more lightning rods then? I mean, I guess I could. There's nothing stopping me from doing that, certainly. But, you know. Yeah, no, there's nothing stopping me from doing that. That's the entire thing. Even in the winter, you say. Well, hopefully, I still do not know, like, when you pass out in this game. I'm guessing it's like 2 a.m., but... There we go. But I'm not gonna risk it. That's the real thing. That's the real takeaway here. I mean, you could tell me, but again, I don't know if you want to spoil too much stuff from me. There's still fun stuff occurring in terms of discovery in the game, right? Make more lightning rods. I mean, I did get one lightning rod from something. I don't even remember what. Okay, yeah, no, it's 2 a.m. I guess it's a good thing that I'm in my house right now. Okay, so yeah, don't stay up past 2 a.m. I guess I did. There we go. Ridiculous. Managed to, like, I was literally going to bed right there. It's seriously, people. Oh no, not that. Yeah, what do you got? Chocolate cake. A lot of sugar. I mean, when I start to actually get milk, I will, yearly night. This sounds like one I actually want to go to. Oh, and free coffee. Anyway, now you just don't get energy refreshed. I fell asleep in the house. Make these cows do the cat face and then feed them, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, y'all gonna be like producing milk at all? I mean, I can sell them, but that's not really whatever. Tomboy or femboy milk? I mean, that's yes. I got my male milking farm over in the back there, all ready to go. I got one crystallarium here because that was a reward from, what was it? One of the things here. Who knows? Oh yeah, let me go give that to the dwarf. Okay, so Midwestern, it's milk and not milk. I don't know the difference between what I say. I am fairly certain that I said it correctly. Hello, my dog. Yeah, he seemed to like that, considering that it gave me the little heart. All right. Crowbo, time to start giving you diamonds. And, oh, no, he's a big fan of it. Previous attempts were a pizza and quartz. Say bag. Bag. I don't know what the weird... Everybody loves pizza. But I don't know what the weird thing I say with that is. Well, anyway. Oh, boy. Crystallariums, but I don't really have quite the stuff for crystallariums. I got one battery pack here. Kind of ready to go for whenever I need that, but... You know. You're saying it like bag. I don't hear it. I don't know. All right. Let me start doing the bombs. Yes, there we go. Need more Golden ore, though. I think it goes without saying. Or, like, you know, anything else. I'll take anything. I'm very picky. Well, you know what? Hey, let's go take a dive down. Let's go take the deep dive down to the into the super mines and have some fun. That's at least what I'm looking at right now. First off, yeah, I can shove these back in here. Still want to go talk to Crowbo, but whatever. You give him like 2 gifts in a week or something. Shove these in here probably, just in case I die. I don't want to lose them. I'll keep that. And you know what, like, sure, sell that. I don't even know if I've sold some of this stuff before. Get it in the collection. All right, let's do this. Pizzas, are pizzas enough? Probably. They're definitely enough. Just finished watching the latest episode. Yeah, we're doing like I'm doing like a full-on episode sort of thing today. Well, I guess I'm gonna go talk to Crowbo then. I'm gonna do like a more of a stream thing today, specifically because, you know, there's not really a whole lot else going on in winter, so I'm just like, hey, let's go show the full unedited experience. Raw, uncut sort of stuff. Sort of. Yeah, mahogany's looking good. I mean, I did get a whole bunch of those from like the secret forest or something. Just that's all I got. Well, anyway, you liking the game? Yeah, I like the game. I said before that it's like I've played so many games like this. Oh, here we go. I've played so many games like this before, and including like Graveyard Keeper, which it takes a lot of cues from this game. Hey, give me that fried egg. Give me a large egg. Corn seeds, eh. Yeah, I want a barbed hook. I don't know. And a rare crow. Sure. It's rare. Whatever. Probably don't want to spend that much money on stupid things that I don't care about, but it's rare. It's in the name. Yeah. Oh, anyway. Yeah, this game was developed by like one person, wasn't it? Yeah, you like this, right? Yeah, he gives a weird face. That's... okay. let's back away slowly. Anyway. Is a rarecrow like a scarecrow that's raw inside? Yeah. I mean, it could probably... to be honest, I like a medium rarecrow, but there's some people that will basically just sear the edges of that and then devour it like nothing else. Buy salads from the saloon? Yeah, that is what I've been doing, actually, because I noticed that you heal quite a bit with those salads, with those salad. That's been mostly my strategy right now. I'll make some mayonnaise, I suppose. Where to put this? I guess next to the other rare crows, whatever. There. Real motley crew of dopey looking things here. I should probably, I'm thinking about this right now. I should probably hatch this egg. Feels like a good idea. Give me that then too. Have you been fishing a lot? Have I? I mean, yeah, you can see that. I'm at like level 9 fishing, and I've already gotten two legendary fish. This guy and this guy. I have no idea where the hell this thing came from. This was the first one that I fished up in the sewers. So, I've been doing it. I've been getting there. Making some great progress. I mean, I got 2 eggs to hatch right now. I got void egg for a void chicken, I guess. And then regular egg for a regular chicken. Mutant carp is a mood. I don't like the fact that it has mutated to have eyes, 2 eyes facing in the same direction. It's not befitting of a fish. Any fish. It shouldn't be that way. But I mean, I guess that's what makes it mutant, right? All right. Get back down in here. Hey, Crowbo. Here's Diamond. As always, he's a delight. Yeah, what you got? I mean, first off, for the Miyaga bombs, then as for everything else, there's not really much of anything going on here. Void essence, I got plenty of. Void egg, I got 1 of, and I think that's all I really need. Flounder basically looks like a mutant. True, that is, the Flounder does have a very particular style. You could say. You know what I'm talking about? There's a winter exclusive fish in the southern glacier. The southern glacier. I don't even know where that is. Where that could be. You know what? Since I'm here right now, let me just go. Up here. And I don't believe I have 1 fried egg for this area. That I need for this area. Aside from that, I'm getting really close to finishing a lot of these. Well, maybe not this one. I can get like most of these here, though. Maybe not the periwinkle. Gotta go actually set that up at some point in time. But yeah, like only missing this puffer fish. Only missing the tuna. Only missing the sunfish. Almost there. Almost there. And that glittering boulder removed. Which I don't know what that's gonna do. Something. This is gonna be harder, though. I do have like this and this. Rabbit's foot? I don't know. Pomegranate? That's gonna take until like summer. Here we are. I do have maple syrup. Don't have truffle. Do have a fiddlehead fern. Makiro and poppy. Poppy, I might have to look at. Ah, yeah, I did buy 1 of these. Should have some of these too. Red cabbage and sunflower. Don't have those. Well, let's see how that is. South of the farm, one of the open. Oh, one of those things. Okay. Yeah, just go take like a real quick look around here. Obviously, the greenhouse would have been lovely to have right now, but that's not happening. Cheeses and yeah, all of the fruits should be coming soon enough. Truffle oil, I'm guessing I need pigs for. Then honey and like cloth and whatever. All right. Yeah, wanged it on those ones, but should be no surprise. Spring crops wanged it on that one, obviously. Animal bundle should start coming fast and furious after I build all this stuff. And quality crop bundle shouldn't be an issue as soon as it hits spring. So that's good. And then let's see what else we got here. Yeah, and then it's just the spring foraging bundle, and then I can get this bridge repaired. I assume that's the bridge over by the mines. I'm guessing it probably just leads to some place that has ores in it. Something like that. Like, hey, you get a bunch of fancy ores. And I'll be like, okay, huh, that's cool. I guess that's pretty cool. Not super important, but, you know, pretty good. We'll take it, certainly. All right. Yeah, just start selling all that stuff. Could use the money more than anything else right now. I can start getting more of these cherry blossoms. No. I got enough. I have like 7 cherry trees. It's probably enough. All right. I guess since it's about time, let's go grab some of these. Need a hot meal? No, I need some cool salad. The opposite of a hot meal. And you know what? As a tip, here you go. I'm not gonna befriend this guy at all, but I'm just doing it anyway. Don't anybody ever say that Fancy Dan did nothing for you. Here's a diamond the size of my head. Okay. Oh, man. Well, then you need yourself a lady friend. I got Krobus. Look, you don't know. You don't know what my social situation is like. Anyway, maybe just head back down to the regular mines for right now so that I can go and get more bombs. Bombs are good. They are effective and helpful ways to clear out many things. What a flex. Yeah, I know. The truth, I mean, you know, if only diamonds were actually worth something in this universe, 750 is about as much as I'm going to get for a handful of cranberries. How does romance? I mean, you give people gifts and talk to them. Like, for example, I've given Krobo and I've given Wizard one gift, and I've also talked to them today. And as you can see, Wizard, big fan. He likes me. He told me about his weird voyeuristic tendencies, which I don't know if I like that one, but yeah, whatever. It's the different strokes for different wizards. And anyway, is it just give the lady the thing, the game? Yeah, pretty much. Give people the thing you like. As far as I know, I don't know. I haven't really been doing a whole lot of the social stuff, to be honest. My social studies are lacking. It's my worst subject. That and gym. All right, I need that slime for slime ranching later, I guess. Put on my robe and wizard hat. Oh my god, 2003 memes. 25th floor, go get that seed. 25th floor of what? What's on the 25th floor? I've got so many things on. I've cleared out the dungeon at this point in time. I mean, you've seen that. Was it the 25th floor of the Skull Caverns? Give me more gold. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the gold. I'm going for gold, baby. And then, not really worrying about too much else. Right? And, yeah. I mean, hey, this is why void essences are not really that much of a big deal. Alright? Okay. I don't know what else you can do with bat wings. I've also been selling them. Because they're decent. Not like amazing. Decent. Hey, there we go. See, I can casually give out diamonds when they just keep giving them to me like this. It's that easy, baby. That's how you become a farmer of the earth. Underground jungle. Okay. So yeah, you're talking about the talking about going over to the Skull Cavern. You know what? Yeah, a couple geodes. Not a lot of stuff though. Oh yeah, and I also reveal one of these things, which I think is very silly looking. Whenever you blow up the rock on top of them. Which, of course, happens quite a bit over in the Skull Caverns, as that's how I deal with all of my issues. Exploding them with bombs. Ancient seed. I want to get that seed. Like I said, I've already found, like, you know, other special seeds. Planted that. Of course, then I found out that you could just buy it at the desert. Who knows? Maybe they exist elsewhere, but I haven't found them yet. So I keep looking at places like the traveling merchant person, because I'm betting there's gonna be something special to get there. A cudgel. Alright. I'm not gonna use it, but that's interesting. Gold. Gotta get that gold. I mean, besides, you know, it's also kind of worth... Oh, I'm running out of energy. I need more of it, as Bi-Surge would say. Yeah. Let's get the health back, too, on top of that. Underground jungle is also in the mines? Is it? What, on 25th level? Is that what you said? Is it? I don't know. I'm gonna go, I'll go up there and I'll see what's going on. Just give me 1 second to see if there's any more gold. Or I guess squid children to fight. That's what those guys are called, apparently. Alright, yeah. On the 25th floor, a gold-plated door. I don't know if this is... Would you really consider this to be a jungle? I mean, I guess it's sort of jungly, as you can see. Well, let's see what we got. I'm willing to spend the time here to see if I can get any sort of wacky seeds. As I would like that. I start hoeing. Start hemming and hoeing. Not a seed. It's a root vegetable. And... I guess I did notice this before, that, yeah, it has, like, more of a jungly background, but I never really explored it too much. Well, that's fun, but how'd that get down here? But, you know, not quite what I'm looking for. Nope, nothing. Geodes, which are fun, but not quite what I'm looking for. Right. Gotta break the shrub things. Oh. Which shrub things? What do you have, flint from dead cells? Why not? I don't see any shrub thing. Oh, these shrubs. Okay, sure. Guess that makes sense. Alright, well, I can hang out around here if there's unique stuff to be getting. Once again, I don't know if I want too many spoilers. Because after all, it's like I do think a lot of this game is probably best enjoyed blind. But if there's something cool here, I am interested in getting it. Alright. Flint from dead cells? This thing? I don't really know if... Well, that is slow. Noticeably slow. More of the cave carrots. Alright. Just keep getting out of here until I find more shrubbery to cut down. Which I guess is what I'm doing right now. Why not? Sort of an underground jungle. I mean, yeah, I did notice that, but, you know. Did not really make any note of that in my mind. I just thought it was another background. No, the hoe. Oh, yeah, if you upgrade it, it has stupid powers that you get with it. Like the ability to, you know, hoe really hard as you do. Look, trust me, I'm a farmer. I know about this sort of thing. I know how to hoe extremely hard. Oh, man. Well, I look at it like this. I'm about to go get some more chimkin. More chimkin. I'm about to go get any chimkin. Alright. Yeah. Getting late, but... that's not a unique seed. Wait, is the unique seed... Wait, hold up. Is the unique seed rice? Because I've gotten rice before. That is... I mean, yeah, I've even planted rice before. I like have unmilled rice right now in one of my things. Okay, that's not okay. Well, like no. So I have gotten that. Ugh. By the way, I have a plate of pasta here. If you want to hear me eat it. No, it's the dot artifact. Well, whatever. I'm sure I'll be able to go find it as soon as I start diving down to this old skull cavern. Ugh. IO, ASMR stream. I mean, I feel like Stardew Valley is a good place to be doing ASMR if you're really going to. mean, it's certainly a better choice than, doing it during Dead Cells or something. Probably. I really don't know. Maybe it's not. Still? Robin, please. I mean, I do have this thing going here, but, Oh. Whatever. I don't need these mixed seeds. Yeah. Alright. Let's keep going. Please don't. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want this to turn into a cool ASMR stream? Note, ASMR stream may not be cool. In fact, it's very likely not to be. Oh yeah, I gotta go give Krobo more stuff, I suppose. Come on in, clap, clap. Shove that in there. Alright. Pet the cows? I did! That's why they gave me the little cat face, right? Isn't that how that works? I don't know. I thought cows giving me the cat face meant that they're getting pet. I really don't know. I guess I'll keep the sprout there. Sell that, whatever. I don't need algae. And sure. Anything else? Keep all the artifacts there. It's got bug meat, which I can probably get rid of. Trying to remember how I'm organizing all of this garbage. It's not very organized, I'll admit that right now. I know. Yeah, there's unmilled rice right there. There's that duck feather. There's a golden pumpkin. It is pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I'll give you a few of these. These are like good healing items and whatnot. Sure, just to kind of like make sure that I have stuff here ready to go. Okay. Shove that in there. Okay. I think that should be enough, which means at this point in time, it's time to enter the dungeon. And first off, grab all of these. And then this. Yeah, I'm gonna probably end up getting rid of that soon enough. Okay, I really don't need... I can't even eat coconuts. They're too hard. I'll teleport to the bus with me. Don't worry. Oh, the jade. I forgot to go get the jade. Ah, whatever. Still haven't figured out what this thing is. Yeah, whatever. You know what? Just get rid of the clay. I don't need the clay. All right, we're diving back in, boys. What the hell? What do you mean, what the hell? Have you not been watching the series that I've been doing on this? All right. You know what? These things drop Omni Geodes. I'm ready for it. Okay. I feel like I want to... Okay, everybody, don't freak out if the stream goes down. I'm going to go put on... You going to the Giga Cave? Yeah. Google image Stardew Shed Storage if you ever want organization inspiration. Yeah, that's probably not even a bad idea. In a lot of ways. Give me... Mario, Here, let's get some good dungeon diving music. Bit of 100 Trials, Super Paper Mario. Yeah, I'll take that, I guess. Honestly, I'm just gonna jump out of here. There we go. Oh. You didn't finish the newest episode. Come on. I guess it is an hour long, to be fair. Thought that was Shantae music? No, this is always what I think of when I think of, crap. Oh, that's always what I think of when I think of, like, dungeon crawling Bit of 100 trials. Either... Yeah. Eat a pizza. Just eat the full pizza right here. Okay. Void Essence. Hoi. A bit of 100 trials I just feel like is very good. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go jump down. Alright, this is a good place for a Yaga Bomb. Good Omni Geodes right there. There we go. Also a lot of other stuff here. I don't know if it's particularly useful, but I'm going to go Yaga Bomb it anyway. Oh, don't worry. There's more to the episode that you will be seeing. Like I'm gonna throw this at the end of what is otherwise going to be a mostly traditional episode. That's at least the plan right now. Lower the level, the higher rewards. I've noticed that. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that that's the case after you get down to like level 50 plus or so. Anything good? Nope. Yeah, no shit. I mean, I think this seems to be infinite. I don't think there's an end to this dungeon. Which is why, you know, it's going to be... Which is why, you know, it's just like, just try and get as low as possible. I'm all like, sure to get low, etc. Oh, crap, not these things. Okay, well, you know what? I think I might just dip on out of here at this rate. Maybe I will just real quick see if there's anything good here. Okay. Oh, man. These serpents. 1,000-Year Door, though, also pretty good in terms of Pit of 100 Trials music. Might go turn that on after, like, for next time I jump down in here. Damn it. Oh, my God. I'm not gonna run through. Oh. Yeah, sure, whatever. Anything else of interest? I'm looking for some good place to throw down a bomb. Okay. 5 boss cell Stardew. I mean, this is pretty easily, pretty handily the hardest, like, combat or anything area in the game. There is, like, some actual challenge to be had here when dealing with this sort of nonsense. Alright, more Omni Geodes is good. I've already paid for... Ah! Okay. Might just end up making a... Oh, that works. Never mind. I was gonna make one. I was gonna go make a thing, but I guess not. Yeah, I think that should work. Can you do the ladder strat? I mean, I'm already... Hey, there we go. Get me low, baby. I mean, obviously, I have all the stuff for ladder whatnots. I am absolutely planning to do that. Ah! There we go. And that's, by the way, that's how I've gotten cloth so far. I've gotten a couple things of cloth, and it's all entirely due to these jabronis. There we go. Thank you. All right. Get as many... I mean, it's like this for more bombs. In fact, let's craft some more bombs right now. Yep. Also more Yaga bombs, too. All right. And it's like, I don't really want to use all my Yaga bombs, but they're actually in some ways easier to craft, so I don't know. Mummies do be moaning. They do. Extraordinarily true. Extraordinarily true observation. Oh, there. Sometimes I just kind of walk against something and I'm like, why am I not moving? It's because they spawn the thing. Okay, nice. Free... Yeah, free exit. Oh. These things, though, they're frustrating. frustrated. No, that's it. End sentence. All right. Nyaga Bomb. All right, sure. Still not enough to kill those invincible bugs. But I suppose that shouldn't be too surprising. All right. Get out of the way! Trying to go and grab the ore of varying values. Dommy Mummy. I mean, I've seen stuff like that before. Wait, do you want to admit that on stream? Whatever. Omni Geodes, at least. How am I doing for Omni Geodes, by the way? 16? Yeah. It's like, that's what I'm saying, where it's just like, Omni Geodes are not extremely plentiful. Okay, I'll do. And of course, there's all the tiny ones in here, too. 16 of 133. Yeah, if I want to go get the cool hat. Okay. Now 17. Now, okay, significantly more. Also, these things do drop Omni Geodes, so might as well kill them. There we go. Oh, 2. Right next to each other. Nice. Oh. Still hit me. Whatever, that's fine. You know, Doc, like, yeah. Yeah, I know, like, yeah. All right. Pizza doing the good body good. Oh, what else we got around here? All the rocks are like really well spaced out. There's no good bomb opportunities. Bomb opportunities is what I like to call them. Also, we're at level 25. Still not found anything yet. I can go pull up that stupid image if you make me. Nothing. Well, here. You want to drop me... I should really just go use the staircase already. Ooh, there's Iridium. Nice. Oh, hey! I got the... Hey! Final Dwarf Scroll. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. That is what I'm looking for, baby. Now I can... I'm guessing get something. What? I don't know. Okay. Oh, no. Do I just want to go and... Oh, no, that'll work. Send me down 8 levels, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's the good level amount. All right. Come on, baby. I'm looking for the good stuff. Still haven't found too much for Iridium. Night Market's open. Oh, Okay, chat, spoil me on this. Is it worth going to the Night Market? Is the Night Market actually something worthwhile? Because I'm sort of interested in it. And let's get artifacts in the mine. Well, I mean, you can also, you know, buy artifacts with Omni Geodes, which is what I'm going to do. No? Okay. Well, then we're going to continue hanging out in here. Where, you know, this sort of stuff is present. There we go, baby. Should have just did that first if I was going to end up doing this. Omni Geodes. Don't see any more Iridium. Night Market is kind of worth it. Should I do it? Still enough to hit me. Okay. Oh, I see Iridium over there. Get out of the way, you stupid thing. Oh, come on. I mean, I guess I do want to see that, but you know what I'm talking about here. I like it aesthetically. You get to go deep sea fishing. Is the deep sea fishing? Ooh, oh. Whatever, I can deal with this easy enough. Still gives me Iridium regardless. There we are. Use all bombs, then bail. I mean, yeah. Oh, what? Like, yeah, okay. One more floor. See, one more floor for this, and then we're gonna go check out that market. Or I'm gonna die here at this rate. Pizza da pizza. Oh, come on. You can't just tempt me like that. I mean, you can, and you did. But you know what I'm talking about. There you go. Okay, we should really go over to the night market already. What kind of rod do you have? Iridium. Of course. Like, what other rod would I have at this point? I'm going to do at least one more. Okay, it doesn't look like there's too much impressive around here. I think I can bail safely and not regret it. Level 41 here. Wait. No, it's just more iron ore. Okay, let's get out of here. It got some pretty good stuff. Music abruptly stops. Jazz music stops. Oh, real quick before I do this. Oh, okay, well, never mind. It'll close soon. Well, we'll see how soon it closes. It's a market. I'm interested in this market. Hoy. I'm driving the bus back myself, which I still think is pretty funny. Take that, Pam. You thought you were helping. But it turns out I can just do this myself. Yeah, shove that in there for right now. Let's go get that rod. Let's go do the thing. Believe the market is at the beach dock. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, okay. That should be enough. I can go and toss some things randomly if absolutely necessary. Or just real quick while I'm literally right here. Also, real quick, since this takes forever to make those things. Okay. Let's see what we got going on for the Marquette. Also, I do see those things up there, but I can't really do much of anything with them. Hey. Right. Okay. Come on, baby. Let's see what we got. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. What? I'm already going. You'd be there if you had a horse ride on. Whatever. Is Marquette the French bastardization? I don't know. Hey, what's your deal? You look weird. A decorative piece, whatever. Unless I can start growing candy canes, I don't care. Outdoor. Heh. Oh, so this is where this guy went. I do. Nice, poggers. Okay. So what's your deal? I don't have 1,000 G. Oh no! I spent all my money on stupid things. Yo, I can't like sell stuff to you. Can't. Oh. What's your deal? Oh, no, that's not necessary. What's your deal? Hell no. What's your deal? Oh, I actually legitimately really want that right now. Damn it. I could really use one of these things. You sure y'all don't want to buy anything? Oh, well, if it isn't the consequences of your own actions. Yeah, it always is, isn't it now? Never the consequences of anybody else's actions, now is it? Well. I tried. Yeah, there's no place... Hey, Linus, what are you doing over here? Okay. It's inflation, right? No squid for you. Whatever. Look, I don't need squid. Squid is entirely unimportant. You can warp home for... I can't warp home for free. It costs 250 golds. We've already established this. Inflation of the Sonic fan art kind? Yes, of course. Don't you know that whenever people are talking about that, like in governmental sort of stations, that is literally exactly what they're talking about. They're just like, you know, like the Sonic kind. And I'm like, yes, I do know. I am very aware. Government man. I'm a Tumblr. I'm a government man. Okay, well. That was... Should have just stayed in the stupid mines. You all lied to me by not telling me that I should have just stayed in the mines. Alright, I guess shove that in there. Whatever. The coffee. Oh yeah, I saw these things. Let's see what else. Yeah. Nope, I've got nothing that can give me money right now. That's unfortunate. But also entirely predictable, to be fair. You know what, just because. There we go. Well, I'm gonna keep all of my Omnigeos. Because I do want to, you know, go and get stuff with that. I should be able to do that pretty trivially. Here, just shove these in there. Probably going to be worth a decent amount of cash money. Anything else I can do real quick? Just taking a look at my supplies. So I can buy stuff, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I want to sell this. It looks valuable. That's maybe a few of the... What trash can upgrade? None. I have no trash can upgrades. Yeah, I suppose that is one of those things that you can do stuff with, right? You know, start shoving some of this stuff in here. I need money right now. As you can see. Gonna play the new Sonic game? No. Why would I? Looks like super garbage. Like, you're gonna have to convince me a lot more than they've already been doing. Good enough. Good enough. You reckon it'd even run? Probably not. Usually, what happens with that whole thing? What? Did I have something new? Oh. Okay. Thanks for the 100 gold, I guess. It has a high likelihood of not being good. Like most Sonic games. Unfortunately. Hello, cows. Can I get milk from you already? And okay. I think so. I think I can get milk from these things now. Something about the phrasing of that. I-O? Yeah. No, okay. Something about the way... I don't know if I like the cow stuff right now. Whatever. Look, and now is the time, not for cows. Now is the time for chicken. And iridium bars. Fug. Oh, the game crashed. Well, how'd that happen? Boy, I've never seen something like that before. Somebody gotta go tell Concerned Ape about this strange bug that just occurred. Weird, huh? Well, anyway. Never having explosives in your hot bar. How was I supposed to know that's an unspoken rule? I hope this works. It's a lovely day on the farm here again. I sure do hope that I don't accidentally explode all of my very valuable things. Right. Anyway. They're unspoken for a reason. What do you mean what do you mean they're unspoken for a reason? That doesn't make any sense, the thing you just said. Where did I put egg? There we go. Alright, anyway. Glad that worked, by the way. I didn't even know you could do that. Well, it's a learning experience for everybody now, isn't it? Alright, well, I don't know how to hatch chicken. Is there like an incubator? Actually, wait, is there like an incubator? I might have gotten one of those and I just don't even remember. Charcoal kiln, preserves, worm bin. There's like a slime incubator. How do I hatch chicken egg? How am to be hatching egg? Yeah, I don't know. The hay thing in the coop? This? Did you just like, what, put an egg in there? No, I can eat it. The hay thing. Do I put it in here? No. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. You just sit on it. Oh, okay. That makes sense. And now start milking. Oh, all four of them produce milk this time. Weird. Anyway. That's RNG for you, baby. Do you want to know? No? Wait, what do you mean? What? Why are you saying it like that? Has it been changed? I don't know. I don't know what it was like originally. I'm gonna go talk to Marnie. Seems like a good idea in terms of trying to suss this sort of sussy thing out. The heart icon. Cows like being milked. That is actually true, though. Like the thing is that is true. Now, cows are usually not lactating if they are not pregnant, but you know, we'll ignore that part. Source: I am in Wisconsin. I see cows on a daily basis. When is this? 9 a.m. Okay. Not being weird. Just want to know if you want to find out yourself. Well, I mean, I think that at this point in time, I just want to be able to like get this stupid cow operation working. Do you milk them on a daily basis? I've never milked a cow before. I just see them all the time. I don't know. Is that like a weird thing? Okay, I can buy chicken. It's like a weird thing. People see cows a lot. Didn't realize the number of people in Wisconsin that were overweight. Really? I don't know if I want to go buy. I want to go hatch chickens. Well, I guess give me one of them at least. Beanie. Sure. Well, wait, do you sell things? Yeah, what do you got for the supplies? Oh, I suppose I should probably buy one of these, right? Shears. Yeah, it's probably have that for the chicken. You're right, it is the incubator to hatch eggs. You want further details? Just tell me. Just tell me at this point in time, I think. Probably a good idea. Just in general. Just so we can get this show on the road. Get this train wreck a-rolling. Yoink. You need to upgrade the coop. Oh. Well. All right, then. Oh, look at this little thing. Okay, look at Binet. No, don't do that. All right, well. Oh, yeah. I was going to go shove this in here, too. Eat Binet. No! Why would I do that? Yeah, all of you things are good, right? Right, Tumbo? Why does it have a lot of stupid names? Anyway. So many stupid names. Let's go donate this thing. I'm betting I'm gonna get something for turning in all 4 of these. What? I don't know. Something, though. It's a prehistoric tool. I've already gotten that, though. I don't even have 500 gold to go to the place. You get your ass back in there right now. I want to go open up some of this shit. Here, you can read up on how to incubate an egg. Great. Hey, idiot. I got more junk for you. Yeah? There we go. Oh, and it's gone. Disappeared into the void. Well, I guess you can understand dwarves now. Ah, okay. Cool. I had a feeling it was going to be something like that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Sure, something like that, definitely. This is definitely all not all just wild speculation that doesn't make any sense at all. Yoba! Okay, well, there's that. I hope y'all enjoyed. Boy, I got a lot of junk over here at this point in time, don't I? Kind of getting there. But not quite just yet. Have you seen the anime Desert Punk? I have not. Desert Punk. No, I've never heard of that before. Strange. Oh, I can also make like cheese or something too now, right? Yes. Hardwood, copper bar, stone turns milk into cheese. Oh, you know, I can probably also go shove this into the community center just because. I don't know, whatever. I guess I really don't need to. I could probably do that. I could probably also do that. Whatever. All right. You know what? I'm gonna go shove the egg into the. If I can't incubate it right now, by the time that I can get an upgrade for the thing, I'll probably already have a wrong one. I'll probably already have like an adult chicken that is just laying eggs. So you know what? I'll just go throw this into the stupid thing now too. Top of everything else. A cool upgrade. No egg, just cheese. Well, there's like animal. Yeah, there's the thing. Also, Mapel syrup is one of the things I can throw in here, right? I guess not. Which one was the one that needed Mapel syrup? I'll look around. Okay. Oh no, this is like a. Oh, it's a large milk. Well, whatever. That'll do. Wool, duck egg, etc. It was over here, right? And then I guess, I mean, milk I wanted for 2 reasons, is what I was thinking. Chef's bundle. Oh, yeah, here we go. Truffle. I do have the fiddlehead fern. Fodder. Easy enough to get that. Those are the hard ones to get. All right, well, nobody needs regular milk. I guess you need a large cow. Yeah. Seems to be the case. Maybe the cows need to be really happy. quantum dimensional birds. Anyway, who knows? Look, there's many different opportunities and possibilities and whatever for all of this, and it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go do it. Eventually. Exotic foraging. Wait, what's exotic foraging? Yeah. I mean, clay you do need for, like, building upgrades, but kind of need more than this. Hey, wine. I made pumpkin juice. Why did I do that? I guess that's a thing. Oh, yeah, because I have pumpkins. And golden pumpkins. Can I make golden pumpkin juice? And whatever. What else we got here? Bunch of stuff. Here, I'm just curious. No, you cannot. All right. Okay. Where's your pumpkin spice lattes? Just pour this thing into the coffee. I think that's easy enough to understand. Okay, I'm curious. Can I make, like, fiddlehead juice? I can. All right, sure. Could I make holly poison and share my poison wine? Probably. All right, cheese machine. That's what they call me. Wood, stone, hardwood, copper bar. Wood. Hard one. All right. Start pressing some cheese. Into what? I don't know. Frankly, I'm scared to find out. Cheese, I assume. Although I'm very late. Yeah, we've been doing a little bit here. Been going for about an hour at this rate. I guess give me that. All right. Here we go. And these, like, M bottles, which really remind me a lot of... There we are. Yeah, so now I can make, like, fried eggs. Or an omelette.